Johnny Cash, you've flopped, sir. Are you dead? Do you want some pie? Yeah. Hello! Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Lacey, and today we're in the kitchen again for some more cooking magic. We've got our cooking magic cookbook out again, and I am going to make this glazed strawberry pie. I do have a playlist now of several other of my cooking and baking videos, so I will link that for you in the I am below, so you can check those out if you have not seen them already. The recipe we're making today comes out of the Cooking Magic cookbook. It is out of this Quick Dishes for the Woman in a Hurry. So the pie says it takes 30 minutes to make. I think if you have your crust done, that's super accurate. However, I did refrigerate mine for a good 6 hours. You could probably get away with just refrigerating it for like an hour, I would think. Or if you were in a bind, you could probably just serve it as is and it would just be like a little less set up. But I bet it would still taste delicious. So if you want to see this pie come together and hear my thoughts on the recipe and how it tastes, then stick around. Okay, for this recipe, you will need 1 quart of strawberries. You will need sugar, cornstarch, lemon juice, red food coloring, cream cheese, and orange juice. First, we are starting by cutting off the tops of the strawberries, the leaves, and we need 2 cups of whole berries. So I am doing that first, and if there were any that were kind of larger berries, I just cut them in half. We've got our 2 cups there, and now I'm doing the same thing to the rest of the berries, cutting off the leaves, the tops, and I am cutting these ones a little bit smaller, kind of into fourths, and it says to crush them with a fork and set aside. So, as you can see, the crushing with a fork was a no-go. It would not work, so I got out my masher and used that, and even that was a little hard. Like, the strawberries were good, they were ripe, but they weren't overripe, and so it was like harder than I thought it would be to crush them. So at the end, I kind of used a fork to just crush them a little bit more. So now we're going to start on the glaze part. So we have our saucepan, and I am adding in a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of sugar. And 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then we're going to mix in a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water. And it says to stir gently and constantly, bring rapidly to boiling, and cook for 3 minutes or until the mixture is transparent. And mine was boiling for quite a while, and it never really, I mean, it lightened a little and got more transparent, but it never went like totally clear. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. So now we're adding in the crushed berries to that syrupy mixture. And we're going to give that a stir and then blend in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. And stir that in, and then we're going to add in 3 or 4 drops of red food coloring. I did 3 drops. Once that's all blended in, then we're gonna cool that mixture down slightly with a pan set into a bowl of ice and water. So I just got my big pot and put ice and water in, and then used that to cool it down. And while that is cooling, we are going to make the cream cheese mixture. So we are beating together, it says 1 package cream cheese, but then in parentheses it says 3 ounces, and the normal packages of cream cheese now are 8 ounces, so I just did a little less than half of a package, and then 1 tablespoon of orange juice. And I'm gonna beat that all together and get it nice and whipped. And I did try to have the cream cheese out on the counter so that it could get a little bit room temperature and a little bit softer before I did this part, mixing it. Now we're going to spread that over the bottom of the pie shell. And I just used my pie crust recipe that I've used in my peaches and cream recipe and my apple pie recipe. So if you want to see how I did that pie crust, you can check out those videos. We spread the whole berries over the top of the cream cheese mixture. And now we are pouring the cooled off strawberry mixture over the berries. And now that that is done, we're going to chill it in the refrigerator. It doesn't say for how long, but I left it in there most of the day. The pie's been in the fridge for about 6 hours, so it should be as set up as it's gonna get. Ah, that looks really nice. Has a good shape, but it also is not too jello-y, if that makes sense. The recipe says to serve it with sweet whipped topping. So there was a recipe to make your own, but I already had Cool Whip in the fridge and I did not have heavy whipping cream to make my own. So we're going with the Cool Whip today. Get a generous dollop. I think this is gonna be really yummy. I'm super excited. Let's taste it. Yum. This is really good, you guys. This is the perfect summer pie, in my opinion. So yummy. It's really good. It's not too sweet. The cream cheese is really good on the bottom. My crust turned out pretty good this time, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I would totally make this one again. Pretty much as is, I think. It's really yummy. If anything, I think I would maybe do a full 8-ounce package of cream cheese and a little bit more orange juice and whip that together. But it called for 1 package, which was 3 ounces of cream cheese. So I did half of a 8-ounce package. So I did 4 ounces, but I feel like it would be even better maybe with more cream cheese. Final thoughts on the pie. It was delicious. It was super easy to make, pretty quick. I would give yourself some time to put it in the fridge and let it really kind of set up. But this one's a winner, you guys. We are 2 for 2 on the cooking magic. I'm feeling great about those cookbooks. A lot of you asked where I got those, and I found them at an estate sale. I got both books for $3 each. Such a good deal. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of you have asked where you can find them. You can try searching eBay. I would try searching Etsy. Other than that, I'm not really sure if there's anywhere that you can get them. So if anyone knows or has any leads on them, I know I've had several people ask about getting one of their own. So drop it in the comments if you know anything about the Cooking Magic cookbooks and where you can find them. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that a lot of you like my cooking videos. I will keep them coming. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. They are fun to make, and then I get to eat yummy foods. So win-win, right? I hope that you are all safe and well wherever you are in the world, and I'm sending you all my love. If you have not subscribed already, please do so. I upload every week on Mondays. I'd love to have you stick around for more of our vintage fun, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!